Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Evelyn. Welcome. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to. I'm going to start this video out by, if you hear any noises, my ferret is running around and she's probably making a mess, and I'm sorry if you hear her, but so just if you hear anything in the background, that's what it is. Today we're actually going to be doing a different type of video. I typically do beauty and makeup related videos, but I wanted to just sit down and kind of talk to y'all about something I go through on a daily basis and I've had my whole life. So if I look down a lot, it's because I have my notes written down. I wanted to make sure I got everything written down so I can make sure I tell y'all everything I wanted to tell y'all. So I did kind of mention this in my first video that I had a disease, and I just wanted to kind of make a whole video dedicated to talking to y'all about it in case anyone was interested or wanted to learn more about it. So the disease I'm living with is called cystic fibrosis. So the definition for cystic fibrosis is an inherited life-threatening disorder that damages the lungs and digestive system. So inherited means that both of your parents do have to have the gene for you to get it. So that is how I got cystic fibrosis. It's not contagious or anything like that. It's just inherited from your parents. So about 1,000 new cases per year is diagnosed, and about 75% of the people are diagnosed by the age of 2. I was diagnosed at 16 months old, so I don't even really remember my whole diagnosis or anything like that because I was so young. There is about 70,000 people worldwide that have this disease. So technically it's considered a rare disease, and that's why I kind of wanted to inform y'all about it and let y'all know some facts and statistics about it. The life expectancy for someone living with cystic fibrosis, if they make it out of their adolescent stages, is about 37 years old. So my disease is chronic. So chronic meaning it can last for years, or in my case, it's going to be a lifelong disease. So I will always have cystic fibrosis. It cannot be cured. So kind of what cystic fibrosis does to me and anyone else that has cystic fibrosis. So basically the defective gene, the CF gene that we got from our parents, it causes a thick, sticky buildup of mucus in our lungs. So that can block our airways and make it really hard for us to breathe. It also makes us cough a lot. So I do cough, and sometimes I can cough in 5-minute increments. I can cough for 5 minutes straight and still not be done. But that also makes a very productive cough most of the time. So a lot of times I'm coughing up mucus that I need to spit out from my lungs. So it doesn't just affect the lungs, it also affects our digestive system. So the pancreas is the main digestive organ that it affects. And what it does is the mucus that our body creates prevents the release of digestive enzymes. The digestive enzymes help you break down food and absorb nutrients. So basically, I can't digest food as well as others, so I have to take special pills before I eat called enzymes, and that just helps me digest the enzymes from the food, and because my body can't do it alone. So some of the symptoms that comes with cystic fibrosis is having really salty skin, persistent cough, which I usually try to edit out my cough in my other videos. Another symptom is frequent lung infections. From about kindergarten to 6th grade, I wasn't hospitalized a lot, but once 6th grade comes along, when you turn into a teen, I guess your body goes through a bunch of different changes. So someone with cystic fibrosis has an even harder time going through those changes, so it often makes us sicker in those years than we were before or we would be after. So I'm still kind of in my adolescent years and my body's still changing a little bit, so I do get frequent lung infections that cause me to go to the hospital a lot. Another symptom's shortness of breath and wheezing. Cystic fibrosis also can make you gain, I guess, more diseases. So along with my cystic fibrosis, I've also been diagnosed with asthma, because I do wheeze a lot, and it's just basically cystic fibrosis related asthma. You can also get diabetes if you have cystic fibrosis because, of course, our body's not digesting the nutrients it needs. Another symptom's poor growth, and it's really hard to gain weight. Again, just hard digesting food and getting the enzymes we're supposed to. So what I do on a daily basis with cystic fibrosis is, of course, I take my enzymes anytime I have to eat. I also do breathing treatments. So if you know someone with asthma, the albuterol inhaler is pretty much the same thing we do with cystic fibrosis. I do take the albuterol. I also take a pulmazine, a tobramycin treatment. So the tobramycin helps kill the infections that grow in our lungs because it's a little stronger. And the albuterol kind of just helps open my airways so you can breathe a little easier. Some other diseases that I was diagnosed with because of the cystic fibrosis is something called vascular necrosis. It's a very long word. But basically, I have those in my femurs. And basically what happened was I don't get good oxygen because I can't breathe. And it cut off blood supply to my bones. So they're just weaker, and we don't really have any treatment or anything for that yet. They want to do surgery, but we're not sure that's what we want to do. And I also have arthritis, so basically my joints usually hurt a lot. And another thing is renal failure, so that is kidney failure. And usually that's just because of all the really dangerous drugs that we have to take. It makes my kidneys shut down a lot. Okay guys, so that's going to be everything for today's video. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for listening and watching. It really means a lot to me. I want to do another video related to cystic fibrosis, maybe showing y'all hospital stays if I get hospitalized anytime soon, or maybe even just showing y'all my day-to-day life with it. Just let me know if you have any ideas in the comments that you want to see. And again, thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe. I'll see you on my next video. Thanks. Bye.